Yo, what is up, all my beautiful people? It's me, Official Person, and welcome. Today, Season 4 Calamity just came out with the new champion, Yagorath. I've been excited about Yagorath and all the balance changes for a while now. I have just got into Paladins about a month ago, and this game is hella fun. Even though this game doesn't really have any traction, it's not popular. A bunch of people call it an Overwatch ripoff. I've played Overwatch for about 1,000 hours. It was one of my favorite games. If you play a game for like 3 years and over 1,000 hours, obviously you're gonna get bored of it. One day I was like, let me try Paladins. You know what I mean? Like Overwatch is getting kind of boring. Let me try Paladins, and I have been having the most fun with this game, and I am so glad that this game is getting support, getting updates, because I absolutely love this game, and so should you. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get into Yagorath. Alright. So, corrosive acid. Adjust your acid, increasing your damage done by caustic spray by 48, the damage of acid pools to 40, and increase your movement speed of allies within your acid pools by 20%. And I'm pretty sure this basically just means that her acid is just a little bit better. Allies range within your primal vision gain a stackable 125 health shield and 15% increased movement speed for 4 seconds each time you pulse. That's a super support type. Heal for 25 every 0.25 seconds while on an objective and for 1 second after leaving the objective. This effect increases the longer you maintain it, up to 65 every 0.25 seconds. I'm guessing as she plops herself on the point, she heals herself as much as you can. Alright, now let's take a look at her abilities. So her caustic spray, spray acid from your maw, dealing 42 damage every 0.1 second. Hitting the ground leaves behind a pool of acid that lasts 4 seconds. Has a range of 90 units and a maximum of 6 pools placed at once. Travel form. Drop a series of 5 acid pools behind you as you roll. Has an 8-second cooldown. Acid pools. Each pool deals 33 damage every 0.25 seconds and slows enemies affected by 15 seconds or 15%. I like that. I like that. Piercing quills. Fire out piercing quill every 0.15 seconds, dealing 170 damage on hit and exploding for 50 damage on a small area shortly after. Hitting an enemy affected by acid spray will increase the damage they take from all sources by 10% for 3 seconds. Has a maximum of 8 charges. In travel form, charge forward for 4 seconds. Hitting an enemy will deal 500 damage and imply a knockback. It cannot be cancelled. Alright. Hardening, primal vision. Hunker down for up to 4 seconds, increasing your base damage reduction by 25%. After this ability ends, deal damage to enemies within a 25 units based on the duration of the ability. Base damage is 300 and the maximum is 1,100. Oh, so the longer you hold it, the more damage it does to the people that are around you. Got it. You cannot be stunned while this ability is active, can be refired to cancel early. Travel form lets out a series of 5 pulses that briefly reveal enemies within 150 units to yourself and your team. Swap between your planted and your travel forms, gaining access to a new set of abilities. In planted form, you are unable to move. Swapping forms cannot be prevented by cripple. Okay. Passive. Yagorath has a base damage reduction of 40%. I've heard about that, and that's absolutely amazing, especially for such a big champion of herself. While planted, and is immune to most forms of crowd control. So I've been seeing videos of my own, and so far, the only crowd control from the tank lineup, I haven't really seen any of the damage or the supports or the flanks. The only crowd control she is really kind of affected is Atlas's ultimate, which basically just makes her not do anything for about 3 seconds. That is so far the only thing that is that can affect her. Instead of having a portion of the crowd control duration converted into a stun. But for such a big champion of herself, pretty sure it's going to be needed. Alright, let's take a look at her skins. That's a default grave worm. Looks like a maggot. Ugh, that's nasty coloring. Nasty ass coloring. Yeah, I like the default better. Ugh, no. We have caustic. How do we get this? It's exclusive. This one's actually really nice. I like that one. And golden yak. This looks beautiful. I am gonna shoot for this. So far in my profile, I do not have a golden yet, but I am a flex when it comes to Paladins. I play a large roster. I main half of the healer roster. and half of the tank roster. So I flex all around. So which is why I don't have any gold champions yet. But if I'm liking Yagorath, which I don't know if I will because I have a playstyle, I don't know if I'm gonna like her or not, or I'm gonna main her or not. But if I do, this golden Yagorath skin is definitely gonna be worth it. This is beautiful. Her claws shimmer as you. Oh, what a great added effect! The team really did themselves with this one. This one's nice. Look at that. It shimmers. That is amazing. She doesn't have any weapons. Default Elam. And a laughing emote. Ooh, that one's badass. Tempest. Damn, that is badass. Hardening, Primal Vision. Increase the efficient. That is that spelled wrong? Am I stupid or is that spelled wrong? I can't tell. I don't care. I woke up about 30 minutes ago. I don't care anymore. Increase the. I'm just gonna say efficiency. Increase the efficiency of hardening by 20%, but reduce its duration by 10%. Have the fit. Am I stupid? Is that spelled wrong? I'm probably stupid. I'm just gonna say efficiency of hardening for 0.5 seconds after using hardening. Gain its benefits. I'm dumb. I'm not even gonna try to understand what that means.
Did you get your cocktail sauce?
Yeah. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my father. Heal for 100 if you do not cancel hardening before it ends. That does not sound good. Reduce the cooldown of acceleration by 0.8 after activating hardening. I like that. That was nice. These are some really good. I'm looking at the artwork. Really dope. Alright, collateral damage. Gain 10% lifesteal with caustic spray for 3 seconds after swapping into planted form. I like that. I like that. Deadly Pursuit. Increase your movement speed by 20% for 1 second after swapping into travel form. It could be good. It could be bad. We'll have to see. The Great Worm. Gain 80 health shield for 2 seconds after swapping into travel form. Does not sound good. 80 health shield. I'm pretty sure there's going to be other cards that you can put on. Trying for a term. Reduce your acid consumption by 90% for 0.4 seconds after swapping into planted form. That could be good. Generate 2% of your maximum acid after hitting an enemy with piercing quills. Reduce the cooldown. Ooh, that's 4 in Yagorath. Reduce the cooldown of hardening by 0.3 seconds after hitting an enemy with piercing quills. Cooldown of hardening. I'm gonna put that on. Increase the duration of vulnerability applied by hitting an enemy affected by acid pulls with piercing quills by 0.4%. Heal for 50 after hitting an enemy with piercing quills. That does not sound that good. Increase your maximum acid capacity by 88%. Reduce the duration of effectiveness of crowd control by 5%. Now, here's the question. Here's the question with this one. Does this coincide or stack with... I forgot that one item name. It's the one that decreases the crowd control. It's the one you can buy. Totally forgot. I'm blanking. Like I said, I woke up about 30 minutes ago. I am blanking right now. But the question is, and I don't know if I can myth bust this for myself, would this stack or does it cancel each other out? Is it better if you just buy it in game or have the card set up now? Honestly, I'm thinking it's probably better to just do it in game. But that's just my opinion. If it does not, if it does stack, this is a need. But if it does not stack, I believe that it'll just be better for you to just buy that. Anyways, moving on. Future efforts. Reduce the cooldown of piercing quills by 0.05 each time you hit an enemy with caustic spray. This is probably good. Increase the health of your ultimate health will but 200%. Or no, 200. Not 200%. I'm just stupid. That's good because she actually has 3 forms. Rolling form, she has her planted form, and she has her ultimate form where she puts all spikes on the ground. She eats somebody, scoops them up, and it's Oko. So, with looking at all the cards, looking at all that, the Devourer. That's going to be nice. Alright, so I'm going to make my own build, and I will see you in about 2 seconds, because I'm going to cut this. I mumble a lot. I do a lot of mumbling. You might hear it, you might not. I stutter a lot of my words, so I'm trying to do a lot of commentary, so I'll see you in 2 seconds. Okay, so this is my card setup. I have a Towering Presence, which increases my health of my ultimate. So it's the ultimate stance. Feudal Efforts, reduce the cooldown of Piercing Quills every time I hit somebody with my Caustic Spray. So I just want to be using Caustic Spray. As soon as I hit somebody with my Caustic Spray, I want to be using Piercing Quills as much as possible. And I'm obviously going to change this up. I have not played Yagorath yet. I'm about to go into training range, try all of her abilities. But from an outside distance, just reading everything, this is what I have. Collateral damage, 30%. With Caustic Spray for 3 seconds after swapping into planted form. Reduce the cooldown of hardening by 1.5 seconds after hitting an enemy with piercing quills. Yeah, you want to be kind of using hardening a lot. I think the talent I would want to use is the point one, where or objective one, where every time I'm on the objective, I heal a little bit. The numbers are a little low, but Yagorath is probably the one that should just kind of plant herself on the point and just kind of stay there. End of an era, increase the efficiency of hardening by 40%, or reduce the duration by 20%. I think this is pretty standard from my playstyle, just looking at it. She has a lot of non-direct cards. Experimental. I don't know the word I'm looking for, so I'm just going to say very experimental. Besides to the some of the basic cards where it just like increases her health, or increases her movement speed, or increases her damage range. Some simple cards that other champions have, she does not have, except for the Towering Presence. But even with that, it's only increased the health of your ultimate pool. So it's very experimental, and this is all very new, very refreshing, and I'm loving it so far. So I'm gonna save and exit. That's my new loadout right there, my personal loadout, and I'm gonna try and practicing range right now. Alright, what's up my beautiful people? I'm in the practice range on Yagorath. I love what they did where the camera is inside of her mouth. It's really cool, honestly. Okay, so let's check this out. You can really just 40. Yeah, no, it does not stack. If they're affected by one pool, they don't get affected by another one. Huh, so that's interesting. But it does seem that you can do, even though the affecting does not stack, you can still hit them for 48 per second, it looks like. So she does not do a lot of damage. See how fast it goes if you just go straight. This is going pretty fast. This is pretty fast. Alright, this is from the 250 range right here. So, ooh, that's interesting. If you just spray like that, it will not go on the ground. So you have to actually aim it on the ground like that to create pools. That is actually very interesting. You can't just lob it like across the map. That's actually pretty good, because Yagorath could just from spawn just kind of go like that, like a dredge or something like that, and just like have a bunch of acid pools right off the bat. So that is actually very good. This is scanning. Very nice, very nice. This is her hardening.
That's 5 in a row.
So 40 and then... Huh, so it does not stay on the person, it actually passes through them. Her ultimate. Very nice, very nice. I'm loving this champion. That has a really good range. 4,200 health is still pretty good. She's gonna be powerful, but as I was playing, and as after we heard the news of Yagorath, me and my friends basically just kind of took a look at the entire roster and kind of did a first judge of who is going to be a counter and who is not going to be a counter, from a thinking bubble perspective. Basically, so far I believe that Androxus, Bomb King, Dredge, Rom, Shaolin, Tiberius, Tyra, Victor, Viv, to Willow are going to be the main counters. So most of the half of the damage roster, one flank and one tank. No, the one flank being Androxus, the one tank being Rom, and then Vivian, Victor, Tyra. So I believe those are going to be her main counters because she is, as I said before, she is planted still if she's in this form. I believe you're going to be needing to use her in a sort of hit and run tactic. I don't think she can be planted on the point for too long if they do have a Bomb King or they do have a Dredge. He can absolutely just lay waste to Yagorath's health if she stays on the point for too long and the Bomb King notices. Honestly, I do not think that her ult is going to be really good against the enemy tank, because the enemy tank is, as you know, is going to be the spearhead of the team. So with the team behind him and you're just up in front and you ult their tank, the rest of their team is going to focus everything on you to make sure that their tank does not die. So you risk yourself with a smaller health pool, and you risk yourself with your team not backing you up for a big and massive and just kind of on yourself, by yourself kind of playstyle that Yagorath will probably have. I do not think that using her ultimate on the enemy tank is not a good idea. Like I said before, these are just my current thoughts. I'm only in the practice range. I'm going to do a match by myself and just kind of test her out and see if I can. And that's just my thoughts so far. Maybe a support. Maybe if she goes in the back line, she uses her acceleration, finds the support like a flank, and then ults them. Maybe. But just right now, I do not think you should be using her ult for a tank. I'm going to try to do a match by myself. I think the commentary is going to end here. I'm not too sure. I've been talking a lot. After this, I'm going to do a gameplay. Hopefully I get her so I can show you her in action. So I shall see you then. Hey guys, it's Future Me. As I'm recording this video, I noticed how long it is. Even with all the cuts and all my mumbling and whatnot, just simply going through what she is, what she does, it is a long video. I tend to make my videos about 12 to 13 minutes long. I don't really like making super long videos, which that statement is pretty ironic because I actually have another series in the works. My channel's turning into a kind of every new game every week kind of channel. Anyways, I noticed how long this video was. I don't want to waste too much of your time, so the video is actually going to end here. Also, as I'm recording, I noticed that the quality is low. I don't know why. I probably have to buy a capture card or something. I'm new to BC. I don't know all the technical stuff about it. So the video is going to end here. I'll probably post the gameplay, but it's not going to be a part of this video. It'll be a part of a separate other video. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe with the bell notifications, and do not be afraid to comment. All your comments do bring a smile to my face, and if it is constructive criticism, I do openly suggest that. I'm new to all of this. I need suggestions. I need criticisms to help me improve, and just if there's something wrong, quality of life stuff, I can change that and improve that in future videos. I can't grow without your guys' help. So, like I said, do not be afraid to comment. I hope everybody's having a good day. Tell me how your day was. And yeah, it's been me. See you guys.